Okay, Dylan, I'm going to lead into the next one the same as I did into the last one. So this is the second half of this outtake CD. And it opens with the original version of Call Me If You're Lost, which is marked down on the CD. It's Red Fiesta Blues. Fiesta's a car, by the way, just in case you think it's got any other connotations to it. On this one I know, because this one was in Daddy's live set. Oh, I don't know how many years. 10. It's a song about friendship. So it seems appropriate tonight. Can you see me there? I can see you. I don't know if you can see me. And behind me, I'm just in the viewfinder, you're on your 3rd birthday party. The only thing I don't know if I remember on this is the introduction. It's not too late to travel, but there's nowhere left to go. We fought a losing battle, but the victors needn't know. Let me hold you tenderly and ease away your fears. You know you've got a friend in me if the longing reappears. I saw you walk the minefield, you had stardust in your eyes, and in your footsteps when I kneeled you didn't seem surprised. It's not too late to change things, the picture still looks good. You know when my phone rings I'd answer if I could. Let's get off this rodeo and put both feet on the ground. It don't matter where we go, I'll make sure love's in town. I didn't make the river freeze, but I'll help you get across. And if that doesn't put your mind at ease, you can call me if you're lost. Call me if you're lost. Well, that's what it sounds like with like 2 very long harmonica solos in it. And now, I wonder what the, well, this is an outtake that's coming up. It's not the finished studio version. It's a, I think it says alternate mix on it. Yeah, Dylan, my guitars are trying to escape here. I might as well leave the camera plugged up where it's to, actually, because that's only recording off of off air. Driving sun up, I guess that's not a bad thing to be watching. Okay, right, grab telephone. This is a C and an A minor 7th on the introduction. It's not too late to travel, but there's nowhere left to go. We fought a losing battle, but the victors need to know. Let me hold you tenderly and ease away your fears. You know you've got a friend in me if the longing reappears. I saw you walk the minefield, you had stardust in your eyes, and in your footsteps when I knew you didn't seem surprised. It's not too late to change things, the picture still looks good. You know that when my phone rings I'd answer if I could. Let's get off this rodeo and put both feet on the ground. It won't matter where we go, I'll make sure love's in town. I didn't make the river freeze, but I'll help you get across. And if that doesn't put your mind at ease, you can call me if you're lost. Let's get off this rodeo and put both feet on the ground. It won't matter where we go, I'll make sure love's in town. I didn't make the river freeze, but I'll help you get across. And if that doesn't put your mind at ease, you can call me if you're lost. Call me if you're lost.
Right, vocal mic, guitar mic. Okay, sadly there's a storm. Let's see if we can get this sucker in one. 2, 3, 4. Well, it's Saturday night by the sound of your sighs. If not here, then it is somewhere else in this world, where the rain don't shine unless it's reflected in the light of a barrel house moon, and the sun never breaks through the smog clouds in your heart, girl. I remember the last time I saw you in that dress that made the bloodhounds bay. I knew you were something else, but I never knew what. Well, I was already out there, yeah, and I knew that I couldn't stay. And you told me your deepest secret, but I still forgot. I got 100 Midas memories, and that's my curse. And you, you got a bookcase full of questions about stuff that's always just too unreal. You were holding a dagger and a stopwatch, and I don't know which one hurt me worst. I gave you all I had, but you still felt obliged to steal. We really needed a break, but one just never seemed to come up. We had to stumble blind, and we didn't even know who we were. I saw you stare him in the eye, say good morning and check his pulse, but all that labyrinth charm couldn't prevent him from waking up with her. Well, I took the easy route to your heart, but I still got lost. I had to count the cost that evening that you rode off with my past. I made 15 grave mistakes and all of them were down to you. All I wanted was a good night's sleep, but time goes by so fast. Maybe I was born equal, but I'd rather have been born lucky. I wasn't paid to think, but I did, and that's what scared us both the most. The midwife did all she could for us, but somehow it still died at birth. So I've carved a heart in the dust of the tombstone where we laid love's ghost. I drove you into town that evening, you were breaking down. You said, call for me when I'm in hardship. Oh, but I got delayed. I rode it like an airwave cruiser, but you were under the bridge by the time I got there. You looked brave till you got to jail, and then you turned out so afraid. Yeah, you were holding up well, but then the coroner came down and he body searched you. You used your theory charm, but I could see he wasn't impressed. I saved you a corner of my soul. I hope that'll do. You reacted too soon, but maybe it's for the best. I heard you there talking to yourself, but I didn't like what you said. Maybe it didn't concern me, but I still felt involved. You had a lot of butterfly thoughts. I should have collected them, put them in a jar. Then we'd have had somewhere to look when there's needed to get resolved. Well, we had parallel points of view, but our attitude just wasn't the same. You could never open your mind in the way that I did. Your brother brought frankincense and myrrh, but we saw through his game. He said Pandora's box hold the gold, but we knew better than to lift that lid, huh? We know where the problem lies, but getting there, that's a different thing. I can't wear the same clothes that I did, not in the good old days. We took a fast car into limbo, now we heard the purple wolf sing. I can ease your pain, but I can't change your ways. You know, I still think fondly about that trip we took to Tragedy Point, where the bottom line got drawn by the tide and sand. I was standing next to your reflection, trying to preserve what privacy you had left, but the stolen tapes turned up on you, and it all got out of hand. I was seeing the new year in then, in a bank vault of remorse. Extortion rears its head when bribery sleeps. I took your stand-in back to the desert, where you were thrown off by your horse. Well, after this flood subsides, be interesting to see how much dry land they let us keep. You still scream at night, and it pierces me right through to my soul. I used to know you one time, but that's not you that I can see lying there now. We're just reading words that someone else is holding up for us on cards. There's nothing broken as easy as a lover's vow. You sent me a tear once in a letter, but it got to me too late to do any good. I was looking for something, I could use right there and then. I wrote nobody on my passport. You said you'd get me a new one if you could. I've kept the truth in reserve, but I'll use it if you'll tell me when. We strolled into Death Valley, like the innocents we truly were. We watched the wind roll by and we followed its trail to the bitter end. And on the back lot of remorse we had to make a decision over who we preferred. You used your smile like a surgeon to cut through me. I saw it was all pretend. I saw your picture in the paper one day, I was just browsing. Well, it looked like you, but these days it's so hard to tell. There's so many forgeries out there, you don't know who's for real and who ain't. But I still come running over anytime I hear you yell. I followed you down to New Mexico, where I picked up your trail in a strip joint down by the sea. You were dressed like me, and I took that, as a kind of compliment. You were miming to the Declaration of Independence, I recall. Then your car pulled out and nobody knew where it went. Well, I looked at the photos of the night we watched the late show in bed, when you said you'd be there, but only if I could commit. I didn't have any direction. I didn't then, or I sure as hell don't now. I've got a lot of clothes, it's true, but none of them fit. Well, the good times, they gotta be 20 years old before you can look back on them. So you can't remember how they was, or else, oh, you would just crumble, break down, and fall. There's too many false doctors out there prescribing too much of what they call a medicine. Describing your dreams to whoever picks up the phone and makes a call. Well, I dream about a decent car crash. I guess everyone like me does. Or a good disguise that the mirror can't even penetrate. I don't want to be in the big top, being forced to do tricks for them anymore. I called you to come and collect me. Why'd you hesitate? Well, we've been past the end so many times together. How come we managed still to survive? Well, we've been resurrected more times than I can count. There's so much stashed in our wardrobes. Well, none of it was contrived. Oh, honey, this elevator's on fire, though. I gotta get out. Meet me at the water hole. That was a message you left for me, but you never said which one. I was too weary to choose. When I woke up I was sweating. I had a dream that nobody should see. You offered me a cure, you knew I could never refuse. I remember you saying to me, oh, at least 100 times, nobody can live like you do, not even you. Well, I was determined to make it, but I got lost. Well, I had to pay for my crimes. I was still trying to put things down, get them straight when the deal fell through. I guess we got a lot of possessions now, for whatever that might be worth. But we'd better off spending off what's in our souls, not what's in purse. We're only here for a short time, but it's a lifetime just the same. I don't know whether that's a blessing or whether that's a curse. Well, everybody has immoral thoughts sometimes. There's nothing really wrong in that. It's what you do about it that makes you the kind of person that you are. I'd like to know who you think about when you're in no man's land and the wheels go flat. Do you say you're sorry, or you just get out and steal a new car? I know from your expressions, you've tried to be nice in all the right places. But when it was just you and me, the moments were few and always far between. Can't really start regretting now, while we're not wearing our real faces. I saw you in the picture show. You're the best thing I'd ever seen. You still are. Oh, a lot of evil gets done these days in the name of charity. People hide behind it like it was a shield to do their evil deeds. When you're 90 seconds from touchdown, it's a good time to start to repent. But it's too late then to start considering other people's needs. Or someone bought you a mountain just so you'd have a place to hide. When things got rough and comfort was a thing of the past. But you were stranded on the Salt Lakes, mapping out your pride. Playing the part of someone, when you weren't even in the cast. Well, people dream of making money, yeah, but mostly they just make mistakes. Then they vainly try and put the blame in another place. Yeah, well, there's rules about such things, but we both know that the rule makers are fakes. While they're smiling, they're sneering at you on their second face. Oh, I've been running a temperature for quite some time now. Oh, but I get the cold shiver still every time you walk in the room. I don't know which part of you is me, or which part of me is you. But I've been suffering for so long now, I think I welcome witnessing my own doom. I asked you when you were sleeping last night, do we know what the truth is anymore? You never answered. Maybe you wouldn't even if you could. But this ain't our lane we're traveling in, oh no, I know that for sure. If we got somewhere else to go now, well, I think we should. Well, after all this time, I think we've just become 13 other people. Our skin might look the same, but that's just about all. There's too many emotions hidden now, oh, down there in the storeroom. It's like a war horn in a battle. You don't move till you hear it call. Well, where are those two people who threw stones in the lake that June saying, they'll never take us? Well, I'll tell you, they're working for the corporation, yeah, just like all the rest. They never did get those poems done, or those paintings, they never sang those songs. They laid down and died, kept selling out until they both had nothing left. Oh, it was all a pantomime then, but it's a lot more sinister now. The whole damn thing went bad and it's left us with nowhere to run. There's no vacancies left at the Dream Factory, oh, it's been closed. But the Hotel Oblivion still got rooms for everyone. You know, it's pretty easy to be scathing in this cynical day and age. You just pick your target, load, take aim and fire. The emergency phones are always out, and the truth is so hard to gauge. And it's like the bikini test results. Gets delivered down to you by liars. But something always drew us back, oh, but now it's drawing us apart. Same force that keeps us together, oh, it's gonna destroy us if we don't take care. We see too much in self-focus, and real life's gotta be the best place to start. By the time we reached it, well, it was no longer there. They tell you, don't build castles out of sand, but they miss the point. Me, I'd rather have a thing of beauty for a day than something ugly for a year. They can animate a heart, oh, but they can't make it feel. They can build electronic eyes, you know, but they can't make one shed a tear. Well, they shove you into the system. They make you check your free will at the door. They say, you won't need that no more. We'll look after you just from here on in. They give you a rule book and a set of laws, just so you know the score. Yeah, we were gonna fight it, but we didn't know where or how we should begin. Oh, one time when you weren't thinking, you said to me, you know, I always keep an alibi in reserve. Well, it's getting late, honey. might be a good idea for us to use it, if that's alright. There's some heavy burdens we're bearing, really more than we even deserve. Used to be a game, but now it's turned into a fatal fight. I was reading a book in my sleep, oh well, just recently. People are so presumptuous, they think they know us, but they really don't. Yeah, they quote us, and the only people in the room then were you and me. You said they wouldn't fire on a flag of truce, but I'm not so certain they won't. I always wondered who you'd turn to. It was either gonna be death or God. I wish I'd been there to witness it, either way. There were no suspicious circumstances, they said, and that struck me as kinda odd. Whether of wisdom or ignorance, nobody had anything to say. I was always kind of a tyrant to you when it came to matters of the heart. Oh, I never loved myself, so how was I supposed to love you? I could have had it made, yeah, but it was easier to tear it apart. I was in a knot that was too tight for anybody, even you, to undo. Well, we both could be outrageous, if you can be proud of that. If we could have been courageous, we might have made it. Who knows? Now I'm wearing recriminations, yeah, like an old soldier wears his regimental hat. Do nostalgia and safe hatred mix? Let's see how it goes. I wish you could have stuck around longer, I do. I'd like to see how this movie ends. But there are no stars here, just rejects from an out-of-town play. We've been inside each other. Now we can't even be friends. I think we were broken too badly for anyone to fix us up anyway. I can give you heaven. Can he match my price? If he loves you forever, I would do it twice. Please come to me. Please come to me. give you tomorrow if he gives you today. And I'll write love songs in your name that he could never say. Please come to me. Please